Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Gotta Go Fast with McSquid. First up, we will be playing Final Fantasy IX. We are trying to get the Excalibur 2 weapon, which is a weapon for Steiner. The only way to obtain this weapon is to reach the end of Memoria, and I believe you must beat Hades within 12 hours on the game clock. For those of you who have played Final Fantasy in the past, you are aware that beating a Final Fantasy game in anything less than, 25 hours is a little bit ridiculous. And so I've always wanted to try this run. I got about halfway through it a few years ago, and then Stream channel kind of puttered off. So now we're coming back to it because I refuse to admit defeat. So the way we're going to do this, I'm not going to use any save states because I don't feel that's fair. To each their own, though. If you want to do a speed run with your save states, it's a useful tool, I suppose. I choose not to. I will be using game saves. However, we will also be using save states only on the game save screen, just to save loading times for viewing purposes. It will not give us any advantage as far as time clock goes, so only when I'm at a save point or want to, I will save the state as I save the game on the cartridge, and then I will only be allowed to load that state at a normal save point, just so I don't have to restart the whole game, load in, wait for the loading screens. We could just be hit go, and we have to start over quickly. That's it. No save states at the beginning of battles, no save states in the middle of battles, only at existing save points, and only then for fluidity. Can I think of any other rules or anything like that I'm going to be doing? I will be posting a target times list. That's just to keep track of how close we are and where we are in the game, and if we're on track for finishing the game in 12 hours. We're obviously not going to be doing it all in one sitting. We're going to be doing this over the next few weeks. If I get a chance, I will do extra streams. We also have some other fun stuff coming up. You've probably seen us posting pictures of those RC cars. That's going to be something fun. Got a nice hack project for you. So, most of the time what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through a portion of the game, saving a game, going through the next portion, restarting, and going through it faster. If I feel that I somehow went fast enough on the first try, then we'll keep it, but there's going to be a lot of restarts just because I haven't played this game in a long time, and I'm not going to sit there and do crap tons of research and memorize the game because that's not any fun. So we're just going to try to get it done as fast as possible using... I do not have the game memorized. I don't know where things are in the menus. I don't remember everything's weaknesses. We might be looking that up. But I'm going to go through. If it turns out great, we'll keep it. If it's too slow, we'll start from the most recent save point. So that's the way it's going to be. Forgive my voice if it's a little messed up. I am getting over a cold. To be fair, it's about a week and a half old, but I'm still a little bit congested. So, that said, we're good to start. Also, I'm going to be skipping the motion videos and the cutscenes. Not the cutscenes in-game, but just the videos that look like this, nice and pretty, because they do take up game time, and the clock keeps running while they're going. And on the original PlayStation, all you had to do to skip a video was open the CD bay lid and then close it again. And that was a wonderful feature that Square decided to add after many of their copies of Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII were unplayable because a movie would not load. However, all the game files were still intact. You get stuck on a movie, you wouldn't be able to play anymore. So Final Fantasy IX, what they did was they figured if you were opening up the video CD tray to try to maybe clean your disc or buff it up, or that's what we used to do when we couldn't get it running on FF7 or 8. And if they figured if you did that, you probably were having a problem, so it would automatically skip the video. So we're going to take advantage of that during the speedrun. That should gain us an extra half an hour. So, that being said, I think we're good to start. Let's do this. So, the method we use to skip the FMVs is as soon as they pop up, we pause the emulator. And what we do is we change disks to an empty disk. And then, we change it back. And this simulates opening the disk tray and then closing it again with the same disk. So I'm going to quickly try to get into the menu, change a few things. So memory, run, fast. Good enough. Oh, lost a few seconds there because I don't remember what I'm doing. Did I just name myself something stupid? Are we gonna start over? Yeah. Well, we already fucked up. That's pretty good. So let's just reset the game real quick. I haven't done any save states yet. Zidane. What the hell's wrong with me? I was always one for the Final Fantasy VII controls. I always liked circle instead of X for confirm. And I get that confused sometimes until I get used to it. It'll take me a couple minutes of game time to start actually using X instead of circle by memory. So, empty. And you know what? We're actually going to save right here at the very beginning of the game, so we don't have to start things over again. That counts as a save point. That's better. Much better. Ah, the Dagron. Or, you know, the guy with a Dagron head. It's kind of obvious what he is. If a friend of mine just dove into a room with a sword and a mask on, I'd probably still know it was him. I usually like to steal the Mage Masher during this fight. It does make a lot of the beginning easier, but it just takes so long. Hi, Pook! We had an OBS hiccup right there, but I think it's going to resolve itself in just a moment. There we go. More puppies in chat. Always more puppies. First is right. What are you up to tonight? You at work or just chilling or what? We have another cutscene. Let's skip that. Love them puppies. Why is my cursor missing? There we go. I had a nice graphic for you. Let me show you real quick. Bam. A little bit of Freya up in there, but there's no good way to change scenes in OBS without wiping chat, and I didn't like that, so we're just going to do it this way. The not quite so fancy way. Now we get to introduce to one of my favorite characters, Vivi. Vivi will wreck you. One of the most powerful black mages in the Final Fantasy universe. Totally overpowered in Final Fantasy Record Keeper. Cell phone game I like to play with all the Final Fantasy characters in it. I'm getting through this puck section as quickly as possible. Gonna be skipping a whole lot of stuff. There's no card mod in this game, so I don't really feel the need to grab all the cards. I know where there's a whole lot of hidden stuff, and we're just not even gonna bother. Just gonna skip right ahead. Gonna be doing very few optional things, but they will be there. Show him that ticket. Your ticket is a fake. That's not cool. Who sells fake tickets to kids? Alright, have a good one, Pook. Anybody else out there? Say hey in chat. We're gonna steal some ladders now. Run from Gilgamesh! We're gonna get our first save point up in here. We're gonna meet the Moogles! No idea what I just said to him, but apparently we're still moving the story ahead, so I must have got it right. Too many dialogue options. Just want to skip all the dialogue. Whitney Wins would love this playthrough. No reading whatsoever. Stiltskin is awesome. Stiltskin, best character in the game. Sell me all the elixirs. Yep, come on. We're gonna save the game right here. I'm gonna skip a couple save points because it takes time to save, but gotta at least get that first one on there. Formatting memory card. What is that crap? Just some lost time right there. Alright, so we'll now save the state. That way we can quickly reload. Twitch hates lots of things. Guys, let me know in chat if OBS or Twitch is acting up, and I'll see what I can do about it. Come on. It's not that high. Jump! Jump, Gypsy! Some poor schmuck down there gets hit in the face. Puck, however, is a totally normal name. Skip that FMV to save some time. Again, I apologize for the lack of the fun graphic. Telling you what I'm doing. I'm just gonna look like the game freezes every time. But it's either that or wipe out the chat log, and I don't like doing that. If only you could skip the opening dialogue of every play. Senna is the ugliest and most useless character in any game I've ever played. Like, what even is he? He looks like a gremlin who's, like, someone shoved a trash can onto his head forcibly. And for some reason, he dies in, like, one hit, and his hammer does no damage. Like, they made all the other characters. They made Marcus, they made Blank, like, they're pretty well balanced for the beginning of the game. They do, like, you know, 30, 40 damage. They can take a hit or two. But then there's Senna. He gets hit once, and he's in yellow or dead. And if he does attack, he does 8 damage or something like that. Like, it's pathetic. And normally in this fight, they give you a whole bunch of stage magic. We're not going to use that. Knock them all out. Get it done as fast as possible. There goes Senna doing 2 damage, because he has a purpose. Whoa, OBS is freaking out, huh? Nothing wrong with the game. I have to figure out what's going on there. Next time we get to the save point. See what I can do about that. Maybe that'll help. If that continues to be a problem, I'll have to reset and see if I can fix it. Not sure why OBS is having such a problem with the game capture. Oh, I love this part. The sword fight. See if I can nail it on the first try. Probably gonna miss, but it doesn't matter. Damn it, already fucked up. Queen Braum will not be impressed with me today. It used to be perfect. And even then... there's still like 7 nobles every time that even if you do perfectly, they're not impressed. They're like, I've seen better sword fights. To be fair, this sword fight sucks. Let me get a circle up in there. Come on, where's the circle? Need the flash. There we go. It's exciting. Also backflips. Can't go wrong with backflips. And I fucked up. And so is stream/capture. This is a nightmare. So let me restart this. I apologize for this. I messed up, so we're going to start anyway. But we're going to close everything, start it all up again. So I'll be right back.